Well, it was a big week this week in monster trucks, especially for Monster Jam, as for the very first time, Monster Jam was in Australia, and they were at the ANZ Stadium in Sydney, Australia, with a great lineup, and it was an Anderson double down in Sydney. But it wasn't one Anderson. It was two Andersons. But which Andersons was it? Well, you'll find out. Saturday night, which was the only show, the racing winner was Gravedigger, the legend. And the freestyle winner was Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. The lineup was Gravedigger with Charlie Pock and Max D with Tom Mentz, Iron Man with Lee O'Donnell, Monster Nut Dalmatian with Candice Jolly, El Toro Loco with Mark McDonald, Monster Energy with Damon Bradshaw, Gravedigger the Legend, Medusa, Son of a Digger, Wolverine driven by John Seesock, Zombie, and Captain America. It was a great show in Sydney, Australia, as Gravedigger the Legend defeated El Toro Loco in the championship race. The freestyle results were Son of a Digger with a 24, Monster Energy with a 22, Gravedigger the Legend with a 21, Medusa with a 20, Max D tied with her with a 20, El Toro Loco with a 19, Zombie with an 18, Gravedigger with a 17, Captain America with a 15, Raptors Rampage 12, Monster Nut Dalmatian 11, and Iron Man 7. Now, Raptors Rampage was there for display, but was allowed to replace Wolverine for freestyle since Wolverine broke early. So, very interesting stuff. Wolverine broke in racing, giving the spot in freestyle to Raptors Rage, an Australian truck that doesn't normally compete in Monster Jam because, well, Monster Jam's never in Australia, except for last weekend. Also, Monster Jam lineups are expected to be released very soon. So far, some dates have been set, starting with December 7th, the final event at the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's not technically part of next season, but it essentially, for most people, kicks off the new season, because with it so close to the start of the season, some people, have their new bodies or whatever, new trucks, new drivers already in, and it just makes for some great action. Kind of a preview for the new season. And, just great show for the Metrodome. Also, Ford Field's dates have been announced as January 11th and March 1st. So, January 11th and March 1st for Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. Also, some new paint schemes going on. First one with Shocker, as he has partnered up with Lucas Oil, Mav TV, and their surrounding sponsors for a brand new sponsorship with a brand new paint scheme. So, awesome paint scheme. It's a brand new paint scheme for Shocker, still on that same unique Chevy body. And, a lot of people kind of like, oh yeah, happy that still there's a few individual teams out there that haven't gone to the trophy truck bodies yet. Also, there's a new truck out there called Paw Paw Wheelie, and it's the old Cyclone monster truck. We have a picture up on our Twitter page if you go there and check us out and follow us for breaking news and updates as everything happens around monster trucks. It's red and yellow with some bluish silver flames, and it's parked, and it's doing a wheelie while it's parked, and it has a weird, almost kind of a wheelie bar type thing, tented wheelie bar or something on the end. It's very bizarre, and it's called Paw Paw Wheelie. Also, if you remember the Metal Monster truck, not the old Metal Monster that was at pit parties and stuff for Monster Jam, but it's a black truck called Metal Monster. It debuted earlier this year, and it is on sale on eBay, starting at $37,000. So if you're looking to buy a truck or something, over there, that'd be a great place to go. Try and pick that truck up. Not exactly pick it up since it's $37,000, but it's not a bad price at all for a monster truck, really. Also, Temperature Rising. We talked about it last week. A brand new jet-powered monster truck. Well, there's one slight problem. It's not jet-powered. The jet engine does not give drive to the wheels. And it's very interestingly built. Doesn't exactly look like a truck that would compete for racing or freestyle competitions. Very interesting. We'll have to see what comes out of that. Also, if you remember the Monster Truck Destruction mobile game, it recently released for Android, and soon it will also be coming to PC. There is a development build video up, and so you can try to find that. It's a very, very great game. It's a fun game. It's not the most realistic. It's very, very realistic, though. And it's just, overall, it's just really fun. Also, if you remember, a few months ago, Monster Jam released their Facebook page sticker album, and we have a list of the pages it has. There's one page titled Monster Jam, 2 pages of Freestyle, 2 pages of Did You Know, 2 pages of Gravedigger, 4 pages of Racing, 2 pages of Monster Mutt, 1 page of the Young Gun Shootout, 1 page of World Finals, 2 pages of Max D, with 72 total stickers. So get over there and start completing your Facebook Monster Jam sticker collection. Also, what is going on this weekend as far as monster trucks? Well, guess what? We are all going to find out right now on Podcast Jam. Here we go. 2 events that we know of. Monster Truck Show at the Tri-County Racetrack in Brasstown, North Carolina. And a Monster Truck Freestyle at the North Carolina State Fair in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's going to be it for this week on Podcast Jam. Subscribe on YouTube for upcoming videos and more. We plan to be at the No Limits Monster Truck Tour kickoff in Billings, Montana on November 2nd. And follow us on Twitter. Really, that's the best place to go for the latest monster truck news and more. Also, you can go to our website to find links to all those places and much more at podcastjam.webs.com.